Oh my god. Guys, do you hear anything different from my microphone? Hi everybody! It's so good to see you all here. Hi Exil. Hi Sock. You little devil. I can become down. I'm sorry. Go man. Go man. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Hi, Saul. I'm glad you enjoyed the animation, Exil. I finished this one like pretty quick. It only took me a few hours. Hi, very welcome afternoon stream. Hello, everyone. Hello. I finally tuned my microphone. And let me tell you how much it took for me to tune this over €100 worth microphone. It's quite the story. I was watching the animation VOD yesterday while drawing late. It was funny. Oh, I didn't know I had VOD watchers. That means so much to me. Thank you, Saul. Thank you. I keep my skin another day. You'd watch a Kobeepb stream, Liquid? Oh, Liquid, stop it, you. Isn't it super early for you right now? Good morning. 69 minutes? I mean, close to that. What the flip, man? Hi, Redford. Hello! The animation was really fun. I always like to see mouse animations. It was fun. It was a lot of fun to make, and it's a lot of fun to look at. I think the background, I really cooked on the background this time. Hi, babies! Hi, babies! Okay, so let me tell you how long it took to tune the... Also, babies, I hope you're good. Sorry, I forgot to ask. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. So good to have you here. Hi, Vin! Oh boy, Kobeepb stream. It's so good to have you here, Vin. Hello. Hello. I sometimes watch the VODs, not all of them, but I try to look at all the art streams. Those are very valuable to me and chill to work with. Well, you're in luck right now, Saul, because this is about to be a crunchy, yummy art stream. Let me put you guys on the screen while I yap about the microphone. Hi, guys. Crunchy! Yeah, I'm so happy to have you all here today. Let me complain a bit about the microphone. I was tuning this microphone because every time I rewatch the VOD, the music is off due to copyright things, right? Hi, Trio! And so I was like, I need to tune this thing because without music, you can just hear my breathing and my munching and my drinking and all the background noises. So I was like, okay, let me download the microphone manager for this microphone. This is a HyperX microphone, by the way. So I downloaded the new manager that they offered, and the microphone wasn't in the list. So I was like, oh, that's weird. Let me download the legacy version because they also had a legacy version where it's like for older microphones. And so I downloaded that one, and the microphone was still not in the list. And I was like, how old is this microphone? It's not even 5 years old. It's so weird. And then I DM'd Drake because I got this microphone from Drake, and he said, just use the knobs on the back. So for an hour long, I've been trying to tune this microphone on on like external programs, and I could have just turned the microphone around. The physical microphone, I could have turned it around and turned a few knobs. And that's all it took. And that's all it took. So I hope it sounds better. It's quite a sensitive microphone. I have the same. It is! Apparently there's like 3 different microphones in this microphone. And I had it on the most sensitive option by accident. So you could hear everything. It was like an ASMR microphone. You're treating us today. I bites lip. Oh, hey, Redford. Flutters eyelashes at you. Accidentally flexes muscles. Oh, sorry. How am I gonna fall asleep to Kobeepb munching sunflower seeds now, for fuck's sake? I know. No more ASMR. The quality went up. Kobeepb ASMR stream went. Kobeepb ASMR stream, and it's just me saying la la la. Kobeepb, a 1 hour silent video, but every so often you hear la la la. It's an HyperX 2 or something, right? I think we have the same. I don't know what HyperX it is. When I look on the microphone itself, it just says HyperX, so I'm assuming it's the one. I set it to the second dot on the microphone. Hold on, let me show you. I'll talk about what I'm making in a little bit, but I need to physically show you this. So this is the microphone. This is the part that you talk in, and under the microphone there's this knob you can turn, and then there's 5 dots on it. And what I thought is that the biggest dot is like the volume. This is the highest volume you can set it to. So I always had it on this one. Turns out this is the sensitivity knob. And if you turn this to the highest, you will hear everything. So for the longest time, I thought that this was a volume knob, but it was a sensitivity knob. So now I have it set to the second dot. So the sensitivity is all the way down. I looked up some recommendations, and they recommended me to just put it in between the 3rd and the 5th dot. Big cool microphone. This is my big cool ass microphone. Munch seeds on the mic. Quality is good, by the way. Okay, good. If at any point in the stream you're like, beep, something's wrong, the music's too low, the music's too loud, just let me know. And this will be a little bit of a audio testing stream. I was expecting the hand cam. That would have been funny if I just straight up switched to the hand cam. Thank you for the hydrate. I got some coffee with me today. Shit, same? I know, right, Saul? It's like when you see 5 dots and they're going down in size, my brain thinks, okay, this is volume. This is a volume knob. But no, it's a sensitivity knob. Drink test? Okay, I'm gonna take a sip now. Did you hear that? What if I slurp? Hold on. You probably heard that. HyperX. Last I heard of that was when I had one for 360 headset. Yes, HyperX also has like crazy headsets. And I saw those when I was looking them up. I was like, wow, HyperX. I'll try to configure it today. I was wondering why I was so ass. I know, right? The sip. You can hear the loud sip, but can you hear this sip? You probably didn't hear that one. So yeah, if you have, oh good, I'm glad, because when I have the sensitivity on the biggest dot, you can hear like food, you can hear everything, it's obnoxious. Good, oh I'm glad to hear that. My test is complete, we have succeeded. Do you have another knob on it that you had to change? Mine has another one on the back with 4 modes. Yes! And that is gonna be my next point. So this is the front of the microphone. If you turn the microphone around, there's this button, and it has 4 modes. My mode is the one with the icon that does like an upside down heart. And you have to imagine that the microphone is here, and this is what it's gonna record. So if your microphone is right in front of you, you choose the upside down heart image. And otherwise you'll have to do some more research, because this is the only icon I know of what it does. I was using the headsets too, but it moved to Bluetooth headphones, and they don't have good ones. I think their microphones are better than the headphones. I haven't really heard anything good, particularly good about the headphones. Nice ocarina art. The ocarina. Did you know I have an ocarina? I knew how to play a few songs on it. You have that on your speakers? Yeah. There's like a few. There's just like icons on it. The little butt. Yeah, the the dangling balls. Yeah, if you have a button with dangling balls, then that's the one I'm using. But welcome in, everybody. We're gonna do some art today. I've set it to dangling. I've set mine to dangling balls, that's right. Also, I adjusted the waving redeem so that whenever someone says hi, my little mouse tracking PNG tuber dude also waves again. And I've set it to a key that I usually never use, so I could just spam wave you guys. 90-degree dangle.
Hi.
Not.
Hi.
Oh no. Oh, hi Justin. Hi Finn. Oh, I'm so glad it's working. I finally got it working again. Hello France. Hi France. It's working. It's cute. Yippee. It's cute. Anyways, let me tell you what we're gonna do today. We're gonna make some sticker designs and some keychain designs. And you might be wondering, Beep, what are you gonna do with sticker designs and keychain designs? What are you gonna do, Beep? Well, there's a few art markets I've been to in the past few weeks, and it looked so accessible and so much fun and so joyous. And it was in a small circle, so I had an actual chance of getting in. And I want to be prepared if I do get in somewhere. And aside from that, if you don't live in the Netherlands and you can't cop a bit of Beep merch, I have recently gotten into ACG Goods. If you don't know what ACG Goods is, it's a way of selling your art online without any fees. And you have to like get they have to do like a little background check on you first before you can actually open a shop. And I completed I succeeded in the background check last night, so I officially got a shop. However, I probably won't start selling anything until after Off-Kai, because I want to make 100% sure I got everything right, every single little detail. But I am very excited to do something like this. It's been a few years since I've actually sold anything, and so far I've heard so many good things about ACG Goods. I created an account a few months ago, and I just waited a little bit to see if any controversial things popped up, but they're just really good. And I ordered the Kobeepb dinosaur stickers from the same manufacturing company, and the quality is amazing. So I can tell you that the quality of ACG Goods is amazing. I've heard good things about it. Yada yada yada. I have some space on my backpack for a couple more pins, just letting you know. Fiddles with hair. I'd love to. I want to make a Beep pin. Top quality. I'm hyped. I want Beep merch. Yay! Beep merch. Yay! Beep merch. Thank you so much, Frankinator. Yeah, one of the sticker designs I want to make is a little Iron Mouse sticker, and I wanted to add donate plasma because you should donate plasma if you can. And I want to make it a transparent sticker, and what I mean by that is the border will be transparent. This part will be transparent. It's the same with what I did with the Kobeepb dinosaur stickers. Happy 17th yesterday, by the way, gang. I was cooped up in my room all day long. Happy 17th, Redford. Isn't that, Norway mention? Scream if you love Norway? Scream if you love Norway! Hate my chud life. No! Assault! Ain't Norway. Happy 17th yesterday. Now doodle your cute monster self hugging a snake? Maybe. I did have an idea for a beep sticker. I don't want to make this shop full of beep stickers because I know not everybody watches Beep, but I did have an idea of me flexing my cool ass muscles, and then there's the tattoo of mom. Wait, I gotta make this better. I don't know how to draw a big arm, but I just wanted to have the mom tattoo. I wanted to have this. I want this to be a sticker. Like the Castle Crasher buff Beep. Yes! Yes! You get the vision? You understand? Okay, aside from the stickers, I have a standee idea, okay? But, hold on. I drew it real quick here. So it's a double-sided standee, okay? The front, Cloud Strife. The back, Cloud Strife, but he has a tramp stamp. Cloud Strife, but he shows his panties. Cloud Strife, but he shows a little bit of Cloud. You feel? Type shit. So from the front, it's a normal Cloud Final Fantasy standee. You turn it around, slutty Cloud. I thought I was, like, really cooking with that. I clapped to this. Turn him around, butt out. His fool ass is out. I get it. Yeah, see? I'm glad you guys get the vision. That's so silly. And then I had the sticker idea of Cloud and Zach together. A few things I want to do is I want to make VTuber merch. The only thing is that if I want to go to art markets in the Netherlands, VTubers aren't very well known here. Like, out of all the art markets I went to in this year, I didn't find a single VTuber type merch. Which is disappointing. We gotta get the Dutchies into the VTubing community. Which is also weird because I've seen so many Dutch VTubers on Twitch.tv. Every time I scroll on TikTok on the hashtag VTuber, there's always a Dutch VTuber on there. Like, there's so many Dutch VTubers, but there's no merch here at all. The tattoo is Sephiroth's wing instead. Oh my god, Red, yes! Wait, we gotta write this down. Make it like a one-winged angel. Sephiroth. Yes. You should add his balls dangling out from his. Do you mean like in the front? You just no. Kobeepb U2's plush collab. What the freak? In the back. Oh, in the back. YouTube's plush. YouTube Kobeepb plush. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the YouTube style. I don't like the eyes. Time to have a monopoly on the merch sold at those art markets, Beep. I think so. I think there might be a 50-50 chance. Either people are too shy to make VTuber merch, and once I do sell VTuber merch, it's gonna go absolute wild. Or there's a reason there's no VTuber merch, and people will not buy it. So, because of this whole lack of VTuber knowledge in the Dutch art markets, I need to broaden my horizons. I need to make a boatload of Pokemon merch. That's what I do know, because Pokemon always sells. Hold on, I had something here. I had another file. Okay, here's the other sketches I made. Just gotta make them thick in the bag. We gotta thicken it up. Kobeepb plush and my life is yours. I actually looked into it for a little bit. Let me finish this thought. So I have a sticker idea where it's horsing around and it's just a silly little horse, and we could go two ways here. We could either leave it a cute little horse, or we could turn it into an Uma. And then it's like an Uma Musume horse. It's like Gold Ship or something that's horsing around. I think that would do well. Even though I don't know much about Uma Musume, because it's banned here, because of gambling regulations, I think it would do well. Daddy, please chill. Thank you for the follow. I love your nickname. I've way too many, but I'd make room and break my piggy bank for a Beep plush. The Beep plush! If I would make a Beep plush, it would be small. If I would make a Beep plush, it would look like this. It would be big ass head, and it would be a small little body. It would be a very simple face, right? This would be the Beep, and then I'd make sure to add a little keychain ring to the head so that you can keep her around. I don't know much too, but the Umas are iconic. They are. I was thinking about it. This would be a Beep keychain plush. And I thought about making one myself, because it's so much more affordable, right? And I know my character best. I'm the Beep owner. I thought about it a lot, and turns out that the same company that owns ACG Goods also recently started making plushies. But the catch is it's really expensive because they're made specifically, like, you get full control in designing it. And so because of that, it's a little bit more on the pricier side, because they make it fully from scratch. Kobeepb plush where you can take off hands like them, FNAF plush things. Oh my god, they pop off. You can pop them on and off. And then you just have a limb. Or you can pop her head off. Wouldn't that be so cute? They don't ask you for order threshold. Let me actually check that. Let me check that. I'm gonna learn it all the way. I can't wait for the weekend to begin. Plushie. See, they do custom plushies now. This is brand new. They look incredible. They look exactly how I want my Beep to look. But the more you order, the cheaper it is. That's true. They are super cute. Funny plushie. Hi, random! Time to become a marketable plushie. Can you link the page? I'm kind of interested. Of course. Warcry, very good website. Very good website to just get merch of your own character. It's very affordable. It's very nice. This is so cute. Really cool stuff. I'm wondering if... Here, Q&A. No, that's... Oh, actually, this is pretty... No, that's fine. I'm getting sidetracked. They're freaking expensive unless you order 100, so they become reasonable. Yeah. Never thought I'd see Dream Sans again. Look at that. But the quality on these is so amazing because the patterns on everything are sewn. They're not just printed on, they're hand sewn, or they're like machine sewn. And it's so freaking cool to see that amount of detail in a piece. I love that. It's really cool. I want a little beepling like this. I want a beepling. How do I create a beepling? Bulk order. Dream Sans, that's so old now. They're still the streams. They're still out there. I'm wondering, do I have to order 100 of them? Probably. But the beautiful thing about Warcry is that it's tariffs free. Everything's tariff free and it's so beautiful and gorgeous. Get me out of Undertale Amino. Among all the cool creative stuff, I'd love to do sewing plushies. Really is something I wish I could learn. Me too. It's so cool. Is Amino still a thing? Hold on. My package has been delivered. Hold on, I gotta get my package. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Woo! Amino is dead. Really? Amino shut down? That place was something else. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. December last year, that's crazy. Yeah, they did some weird, awful shit on there. I'm glad I never joined Amino myself, but I do know of the horror stories that were going on there. Yeah, this is really cool. I want to do this really bad. But $150. That's like 140 euros. And it birthed me. You were an amino kid, Redford? You were an amino kid? Okay, let me open my package. You guys want to know what I ordered? Unfortunately. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ugh. So, if you want to know, I'm gonna show you a picture. One of my family does sewing, but it was for chairs and t-shirt stuff like that. Ooh, that is cool. I think sewing isn't that hard. I've done it in the past. It's just very finicky. It takes a while to have it under control. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna show you what I ordered. It's something for TwitchCon. It's something for to wear at Twitch. I ordered the actual spiral nerd anime glasses because I wear them so often on my model. I was like, oh, this is so me. This is so me. It takes a while to learn. Yeah, it takes a while to learn and master and actually you do it well and properly and pretty. Are the real ones the real? I'm gonna wear them to TwitchCon, and along with that, I'm gonna wear my Koki fan shirt thing, and I'm gonna look like such a dork, and I'm gonna be amazing. So I own them for real now. Anyways, guys, to round up the whole Kobeepb merch tangent, I can send you my ACG Goods shop. I can send you the link. The only thing is that I won't be doing anything on it for now. Hold on. La 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 la. I'm gonna wear the the nerd drip. It's me. I'm gonna be such a nerd. Na 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 na. Kobeepb store. You can go ahead and follow it if you'd like. I don't want to make clothes, so I'm not interested. Making plushies, I think it's gonna be very hard to make them look the way you want to. It's gonna take a few years to master that. Okay. Ugh. Let's get some works done. Let's get some shit done. Ah. Let me see. What's the right size for this? Is this good? I think this is fine. We're gonna roll with it. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I think starting with sewing your OCs can be tough and demotivating as you care about them, but maybe doing a simpler thing like little generic plushies you care less about can help you train without the frustration of failing your project. That's very true. That's very true. That's a good point. Get point. She has an earring. That's so cute. Look, it's a heart earring. Ah! Cute. Cute. How are you guys doing today? I didn't even ask how you're doing. I just started yapping. My yapathon. How are we feeling today? What's the mood of today? What are we up to? What are we thinking about? What's on our mind? What's on our mind palace? Now that I've done a bit of Clip Studio Paint, I can finally understand what you're doing live. It feels good. Oh, yeah. By the way, Saul, if you want any specific brushes you're seeing on the left here... Oh, wait, you guys can see that. If you're seeing any brushes on the left where you're like, what? These are freaking awesome saws. Just let me know. I should probably zoom it out for you. Hold on. Monday. It is unfortunately Monday. But we're gonna give this week our all. It's only, like a week left until TwitchCon. So at least that's something to look forward to. I've got something really nerving. How do you say that? I'm really nervous for something tomorrow. And then once that's done, I can literally chillax and just wait for Drake to arrive. I've got something... So, I'm following a theory class that's mandatory, and it's really annoying because you're in a group mixed with other majors. So, in my group, there's a lot of people who major in becoming a teacher. Which is funny, because these people act like children. Anyways, I'll get to that later. Let me tell you the full story. Gonna get doing art later. Are you still doing the daily art thing, Random? That's awesome. You gotta see them in action, but I'll make sure. Thank you for... Yeah, of course, of course. Next week, Monday, is holiday, too, here in UK, so I'll only have 3-day working. That's freaking awesome! Let's fucking go! Drake's coming soon. Anyways, tomorrow I have... So, for this 3 class, you're in a group with different majors, blah, blah, blah. And these people... There's like... So, my group consists of 6 people, including me. And a lot of them are majoring to become a teacher. And we have to give a presentation, which I'm already not very happy about. Okay, well, you gotta do it, whatever. The thing is, They do not reply to my text messages at all. I texted the group chat. I was like, hey guys, so we've got a presentation and we haven't really produced anything cool yet. Let's meet up, this and that. They do not reply. And I'm like, guys, I'm gonna be unavailable next week. I didn't tell them I'm gonna be at TwitchCon. I straight up lied to them and I said I'm gonna be out of the country next week because I kind of literally will be. I'm not literally. I will be away from university building for a week. And it's so obnoxious. I told them, hey guys, I won't be available next week. Can we please just meet up before that presentation? We need to get this done. And they're like, after like, I don't know, 48 hours, someone was finally like, oh yeah, okay. So now I'm meeting up with them tomorrow, but I don't wanna. That's the thing, I don't wanna. In group projects, usually only one person does all the work, and it's so horrible. It's terrible. I hate it so much, because I'm usually the one doing all the work, and I don't mind. I just want you to communicate well, that's all. Straight up dirty lie. I'm telling them lies because they don't respond. But you'll be in Twitchland. I'll be in Twitchland! Exactly! And I've been trying to get them to, like, reply, and I've been doing my best to stay active as much as I can, because next week I won't be at all. So I've been trying to tell them, like, hey guys, please respond, this is important. Communicating, speaking with people, crazy. And here's where the crazy part is. They're all majoring in becoming a teacher. You cannot ignore people in a group project if you want to be a teacher. That is extremely irresponsible. You're gonna be teaching the future generation. What do you mean you can't even properly reply in a group chat? That is so irresponsible of someone who majors in teaching. What? Who are you? What are you doing right now? Why are you in this major? What's wrong with you? So that's what's on my mind whenever I see them ignoring. I'm like, why are you here? Good and sad. Got some artwork done and is ready for the next free update and play games with Foo. But not think can make it to Offkai because Foo's still moving busy. Oh no! Offkai is very expensive, yeah. I used a lot of my savings to be able to afford to go to Offkai. But I really wanted to because it's a con that everybody, like all my streamers... So, okay, I have this problem. I watch mostly American VTubers and streamers, and the problem with that is that I live in Europe, so I usually cannot watch them. I usually watch their VODs. And they're always at American cons, and I'm like, guys, please come to Europe, it's really cool here. Please. So I finally decided to go to Offkai to an American con, and I just hope that they're gonna show up. But I probably won't be able to do something as big as Offkai again, because it's just so damn expensive. It's gonna be fun, but it's gonna be very, very expensive. So I get you. I hope you had fun. It's really bumming that the planet is so fucking large sometimes. I know, right? I'm still waiting for something big to come here in Australia, but our Comic-Cons are stuff kind of poo-poo. Wait, you live in Australia, Van? That's freaking awesome. I love Australia. I want to go to Australia one day. V-Expo. It looks like a lot of people are going. I know that, a few of my VTuber friends are going. More than last year. I think V-Expo is really taking off. It might become the next TwitchCon. Because TwitchCon is kind of poo-poo caca. If I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys, I think TwitchCon's a lot of fun, and it's worth going to, but going once is enough. I've gone to TwitchCon like 3 or 4 times now, and it's fun and all, but is it worth the €75 ticket? I don't know. I cannot tell you that. I hope it will. I want to go across the pond, and I want to go to the UK. There's literally not a single place on Earth that Beep wouldn't be happy to visit. That's actually true. That's actually true. You might be onto me there. I like seeing different places. I used to hate traveling, but I've grown to love it. I started traveling with Drig, and traveling with Drig is a lot of fun. He makes it worth it. It's a lot of fun. TwitchCon lost its relevance. Yeah, it really did. Literally our top 1 Earth enjoyer. I'm thinking V-Expo might be my next destination. I don't know if I can do it this year, because I've spent all my recreational money already. But if V-Expo is continuing to pop off like this, I'd love to go. I also have a lot of friends from the UK I'd love to visit and actually see in person, like Val and Peebees and Marge. Exile lives in the UK. I'd love to visit Exile. The problem is, there's actually no problem. I'm just complaining. I was gonna say the problem is that it's... No, actually, I am gonna complain. Hold on. The problem is that it's in the first few weeks of university classes, and I cannot skip out on the first few classes. V-Expo is like is like Comic-Con, but it's focused on VTubers mostly. It's a con about VTubers, but also live streaming, content creation. It has a huge artist alley, and it's in the UK every year. I think somewhere in September, if I remember correctly. I came to watch a Kobeepb stream because I prefer my skin intact. Speed! Hi, Speed! Wait, Speed! I need to show you something. Hold on. Do you want to see my idea for a Cloud Strife sticker? Okay. I'm gonna pitch you my Cloud Strife sticker idea. This is the front, and it's like him with his Buster Sword, right? But it's double-sided. Wait, it can't be a sticker if it's double-sided. Hold on. Imagine I didn't say sticker, I said keychain. This is my Cloud Strife keychain idea. This is Cloud Strife, and it's double-sided. So one side is this, and he's cool with his Buster Sword, which is actually not his. And then if you flip it around, it's him, but he's got a tramp stamp, and he's got his butt out, and he's got, like, thongs on. So from the front, it looks like a normal cloud sticker. Keychain. And then when you turn him around, he's Slutty Cloud. That's the story. And then I was also making a Cloud and Zack sticker. And this is how far I got. Because I like this pose. And that's it. Thank you for listening. Is this line art too thin? I feel like it needs to be thicker. What am I using? 150. I think I'm gonna redo it, but make it thicker. Like that. That sounds like such a Kobeepb idea. And I was also gonna make it into a standee where the front looks all cool and awesome, and then you flip him around and it's just sexy Cloud. I want to visit the UK badly. Me too. I haven't been in the UK yet. I'd love to visit UK, but not anymore. They're going to take your ID. They're going to take your ID, Finn? Don't let them take that. Cloud is such a chud. I know, right? Wait, speaking of chuds. I had another creature sticker idea, which is Snorlax sticker, and it just says, I'm such a fat chud. That was my other sticker idea. See, here's my thing with stickers and merch and all that. They're fun, but I want to stand out from all the other stickers. And I think if I want to stand out from all the other stickers, I gotta add funny, relatable captions. Because if this was just a Snorlax sticker, it would be cute, but it wouldn't really stand out because there's many Snorlax sticker on the world. But then you add the caption, I'm such a fat chud, and you're like, oh, this is relatable, I'm getting this. I'm putting this in my little shopping basket, in my shopping cart. How many countries have you been to, Beb? That's a good question. Let me count. Let's count. Switzerland, Italy, Spain, Portugal, France, America, Czech Republic, Germany. I think that's it. Is that it? That's 6, 7, 8. That's 8 countries. Free speech in UK is a bit You traveled quite a bit. Well, me, when I was younger, every summer we would go to either Italy, Spain, or Portugal with the family, and we would travel by car, so it was cheap. In a massive creative stuff, making the stupid little things is really selling. Yeah, I think if you add a stupid little caption, you make it a little bit more personal and relatable. And you're like, oh yeah, that's relatable, I'm getting this sticker. So that's why I was like, oh, if I want to make a Iron Mouse sticker, I might as well add some text to it. Because there is 1 billion Iron Mouse stickers on the planet. And I want to make it so that, oh, this is the one they really need to buy because it's special. Hi, Koopa, welcome in. Happy Monday. My next destination on the agenda of traveling will be San Jose, Offguy, and I want to go to Germany and meet up with Speed. That's on the agenda. Getting morning beep, sweet. Welcome in, it's morning beep time. Good time zone. Okay, I think I'm gonna redraw this with a thicker brush. Share some photos from there? I will! I definitely will. I will. The off-guide trip I am so incredibly hyped for. I'm so ready to see a lot of my American friends that I usually never get to meet. Because traveling to or from America is very expensive. Me waiting for beep insert skeleton on a bench meme. You know I'm not the problem. I think Drig is the problem because Drig wants to join, but also he doesn't really communicate on when he would like to go. So me and Speed are just sitting here like, If I had full control over this situation, I would have already gone. We buy it for Iron Mouse, and then we see it we at you, so Iron Mouse can see your cool animations. Ooh, shit! It would have been. I don't know if Iron Mouse is going to TwitchCon, but it would be really cool to see Iron Mouse, and then I'd go, "Hey, Iron Mouse, do you remember me? I made an animation for you. Tee la 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 la." And then Iron Mouse goes, "Okay." My book stencil have arrived. I don't know what sticker to put on it. You need to put a sticker on it that says, "I love Yuri." New sticker idea. I think she's going to Offkai. Oh, that's right. I think Iron Mouse is going to Offkai, but it's a meet and greet type of situation where you have to sign up for. And I never really sign up for those because I'm impatient and I don't want to wait in a 3-hour long line when I could have just been walking around the con. I'd rather buy a couple of big prints rather than stickers, but that's just me. I think the print situation is very mixed, because the latest art market I went to didn't have a lot of prints. And I think it's because recently people haven't been really putting up their prints on the wall or anything. They don't really have a place for it. Me, myself, I love prints. I adore prints. And I agree with Speed. Prints, you can look at them anytime if you hang them up in your room, and stickers, if you stick them on your iPad or something, you can only see them sometimes. Twirl's beard, maybe. Twirl's beard. It shows Pete is coming. Wait, to Offkai? Really? Yeah, the only reason why I don't sign up to meet and greets is because I don't want to wait 5 billion hours just to talk with my Oshi for 5 minutes, you know? I think that's a bit of a waste of time. If it was a situation where they call your name and then it's your turn to call with them, I'd be more than happy to sign up, because then in the meantime I can just do my own thing instead of waiting on a long ass line for who knows how long, you know? EU TwitchCon? Yes, bait! I signed up for PremiereCon, which is basically Peter going to a bar, and you can sign up for a space to get into that bar, and you can hang out with Peter. And I signed up for that, and I got into it, and Drake also got into it. I love little prints, like postcard sized. It's lovely to do a little Masari thing, I think it's called. As if you talk to your Oshi at all if you met them. I would be like, "Hey, my name is Kobeepb." No, here's what I would say. I would say, oh my god, I'm getting called. Why is someone calling me? Who is calling me? Stop calling me. Did you guys hear that? I have the Mario song as a phone thing. Hold on, let me see what that number is. You got accepted to the PremiereCon? I did! Who is this? Hold on, I'm gonna look up this number. Okay, well, all I've got for that is nothing. Okay. Anyways. Hi, Dagger! Hello! Looking quite chuddy today. We're feeling like a little bit of a chud today. My mom has a Mario ringtone too. Me and your mom are like synced. We are like this. I used to have a Mario Paint theme as a ringtone that's based as hell. Mario's phone ring is funny. It is pretty funny. Your mic is too good, didn't hear? Oh! I'm glad. Is Space Invaders ringtone? That's... You guys are awesome. This all sounds awesome. How are you feeling, Dagger? Welcome in. As I was saying, yeah, I got into PremiereCon, and I think they're still pushing out invites, so if you did sign up, or if you're thinking of signing up, you should keep an eye on that. It's free to sign up. You only get charged once you get accepted, so don't worry. Feeling super hungry? Get some food! Get some food! Get some breakfast / lunch / dinner / snack. Guys, did you notice that I shaped Iron Mouse's hair into a heart? Isn't that so kawaii desu? Oh my god, I just got a message from PayPal. Someone tried to call me regarding my account because I am eligible for a business account. Bro, what? I thought I already had a business account. Oh no, wait, I do have a business account. Okay. So this isn't an emergency. He's just checking in if I'm interested in something crazy. No! I'm eligible for a chud account. I'm eligible for an official chud account. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Scam call, maybe. Well, I think it's a official PayPal thing because it comes from the official PayPal email, but I am streaming right now. I'm not interested in what I'm eligible in or not. As long as my account is still okay, I don't need to hear from you guys. Sayonara. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, if I ever meet my Oshi in a meet and greet, I would go, "Hey, I'm Kobeepb. I made animation for you," if I did make an animation for you. And then I go, "Thank you for making me smile." And then I go, "Love you." Love you. Arigato. I'm gonna start talking Japanese to them. Out of nerves. I've learned the word chud on this stream. I've noticed it's really fucking funny in almost any situation. It's becoming a language reflex for sure. You should add it to your vocabulary because it's really funny to use. Whenever I make like a tiny little mistake when I'm drawing or whatever the fuck, I just go, I'm such a fat fucking chud. And then I move on. It's really funny. Alligator. If you did that and I was your Oshi, I wouldn't move a facial muscle. Hey. Okay, Suck. You're my Oshi right now, and I just signed up for a meeting, and I just came out of a 3-hour-long queue to meet you, okay? Go. Hi. I'm Kobeepb, and thank you for making me smile. And thank you for making us laugh, and thank you for achieving our dreams. And alligator. Cut. I will do the same if I saw Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman's freaking awesome. If I saw Morgan Freeman, I'd go, hey. I wouldn't even know what to say. Morgan Freeman is, I wouldn't even know what to say. I'd freeze up. I'd go, holy shit, it's Morgan Freeman. Hi, Sundrake. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Hi. Holy shit, it's Morgan Freeman. Let's color. Na na na. Na na. Na na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na na. There we go. I will say you are the one true good. I love you and run away. What? You'd say that to Morgan Freeman? He plays God in a lot of movies. Morgan Freeman. Oh, you. I like Morgan Freeman. I'm a little... I don't know how I'm gonna shade this sticker. I think I'm gonna keep it very simple, but I do want to add some sort of pizzazz to it. I just don't know what. I think no strands. I don't want to make it too busy in the face. By the way, I was curious, how does selling VTuber merch work? Are there stuff you can or can't do with their image? Certainly, yes. I know that Iron Mouse allows any type of fan work to be sold, but, for example, in certain Corpo VTubers, with certain Corpo VTubers, you cannot do that. I know that with Koki and Meat, some of my favorite VTubers, they are in 3AM Talent. They're part of 3AM Talent. And you cannot sell art of them because it goes against 3AM's rules. I looked into that because I have this really cute Meat print and I really wanted to sell it at some point. But I'm not allowed to because 3AM doesn't allow me to do that. And usually when VTubers are part of a big corporation, you cannot sell their image or you cannot sell merch of them, even if it's art you made yourself, you know. There's some very strict rules. And when there's indie VTubers, it's usually a very vague line. And you'll have to DM them or something, being like, hey, is this allowed? Am I allowed to do this? I think, before anything, if it's unclear, you should DM them. Or you should DM their manager or their whatever the hell. Because better be safe than sorry. You don't want to accidentally break the rules and they're gonna cancel and ban you. Because, yeah. Corporations usually explain it pretty clear on a website they have. But when VTubers indie, it's more, it's vague. It can be very vague. Let's put it that way. But it's important to look that kind of stuff up. Yeah, full-on legal terms, exactly. Because I think 3AM has it on their website where it's like, you can do this, but you cannot do that. Here, let me see if they changed it up at any point. Fan art guidelines. They have a specific tab on their website about fan art guidelines. I can respect that. Here we go. So, oh, it's pretty in detail. Jesus Louises. See? Fan content needs to be freely available to everyone. It can't be behind a paywall, download link, subscription, or any kind of access barrier, even on platforms like Patreon. So if you make any type of fan content of anybody in the 3AM team, it has to be free. Let me see if there's anything else. Whoa. The whole concept of VTubers is so funny that it's like a thing. I'm surprised it didn't catch on earlier than like 2015 or 16-ish for the first ones to be there. Yeah. It's very nice. It's nice to be here and to be able to represent myself as a blue zombie girl. I like it. Rules are meant to be broken. When we say free, we mean your fan content should be available without asking people to pay, download, sign up, complete a survey, or jump through any similar hoops. It also shouldn't be tied to our promotion paid services. You can't sell or license your fan content to others or accept any kind of payment for it. That said, it's totally fine to post your fan content on monetized platforms like Twitch or YouTube as long as any ads or sponsorship don't promote things they completed. So there you have it. You cannot sell 3 a.m. Well, I'm thinking... Do they mean the corporate IP or do they mean all the talents? Hold on. Including the IP of the telling word. Yeah, okay. So, we cannot make any Koki merch and sell it. Sorry, guys. We cannot make meat merch. Sumimasen. Representing yourself is so good. Yeah. Because, like, if I turn my camera on right now, first of all, I look like a wreck. I look like I just crawled out of a cave. Second of all, I know you guys don't care about that. But I also just am terrible. I'm terrible at, like, how do I say this? Being in front of a camera? Question mark? I'm not very photogenic. I'm curious that it didn't catch in workspaces such for meetings and all, and in the IT, or it has an overall thing. Like, my face in the worldwide internet? I don't think so. Yeah. That is strict. But again, they are selling their own merch, so they don't want competition, I guess. It sucks. It really sucks, because I would love to share my joy and whimsy. And like, because hold on, I need to show you guys this. You've already seen this. A lot of people have already seen this art piece of mine. I made this meat poster. Oh. And I was super duper proud of it. And it's super cute. And I wanted to sell it as a print. But I can't. I unfortunately can't. Because it would break the rules of 3 a.m. And it's so pretty! I was really proud of this one. Because it actually feels like a complete piece. Like, the background blends in with meat so well. Everything blends in, and it's nice. I'm starting to consider filing resumes with the Soul's face on it instead of mine. Maybe I'm Kristen. That would actually genuinely be so cool. If you could just apply to jobs with your Sona, or your fursona. Saw that one on the Newgrounds. That one's really good. Thank you. See, this piece is loved by many, and it sucks that I cannot share it around the world. Zavarudo. Luckily, if you want to make Iron Mouse merch, you can go right ahead. My fursona! Yeah! What if you just applied to real full-time jobs with your fursona? Wouldn't that be so cool? I've made Soul, so he kind of resembles me roughly, question mark, except for the red eyes, of course, but those are just fucking cool. Those are freaking awesome. Yeah. Iron Mouse is super cute. I need to lock in. There we go. Have you guys heard Iron Mouse new song? I have, and I saw the animation for it too, and it's wonderful. Can't believe it's 2 already. It is! Oh god, we've been so slow with this sticker. Oh gosh. I think Iron Mouse's new song is great. I also really enjoyed Iron Mouse's Final Fantasy Fest song and the 3D model that they used for the concert. It's really good. I'm gonna try some shading things, but I want to keep it very simple. Pink, little pink cheeks. We had a yapathon in the start of the stream, so it's all good. Yeah! And also, you don't gotta finish a whole damn essay in one stream, guys. If there's any streamers in chat right now listening along, don't worry if you don't get anything done in streams. These are recreational and fun, and you don't have to do anything. There's no deadline for anything. Don't feel pressure to get certain things done. Do you shade with a layer or mask, or just paint all in one with lighter, darker colors? I usually pick my colors myself. On rare occasions, I use a multiply layer, but right now I'm picking all the colors myself so that I have full control over them. Hold on, let me show you my layer system here. So over here, we got the layer system. This is the sketch layer. This was the old line art layer, which we can delete because it's old. This is the colors. This is the shading. This is the lines, and this is the face. I don't know why I separated the face, but we just work it. I usually separate color, shading, lines, and then sometimes I add an extra layer above the lines to add little highlights. Like if you have highlights in the eyes or something. Let me shrink this. Shrink it. Google, shrink this. You only have like 5 layers. I do. I usually keep my layers to a very minimum because I don't like it when I have so many freaking layers and I can't focus on anything anymore. Oh, that's Summer Girl. Na, na. Summer Girl. I do way too much. For my last thing, I had like fucking 25. It was a full body. And then it makes sense. It makes sense to have more layers than usual. Also, everybody works in their own system. They all have their own system. I have like 5 to 10 sometimes. Same! I usually have 10 max. But when I work with like backgrounds and such, I have way, way, way more. Hi, Q! Hi, Q! Good morning, Q! How's your Monday so far, Q? Hello! Let me look on Pinterest because I saved some ways of shading simple stickers and pins, which I really liked. My system's chaotic and really started and clueless, so trying to learn a few things or so. Yeah. Whatever. Background needs like 30. Yeah. Background art, I usually separated way more because it can be an ass. But I usually work with 10 layers, something like that. Background was the blank void with the square where all the OCs rightfully live. I do that a lot with commissions. Just woke up in you. I hope you slept well. I say as I was chatting last night. I only woke up because a roach was crawling around. Ew! Ew! Oh no! Oh no! I hate roaches. Eek. I'd jump. I'd be scarred for the rest of the day. You're strong. You're strong, Q. You're very strong. Oh, that Summer Girl. I need you, Summer Girl. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Oh, make me over. I'm all I wanna be. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. Ooh, I like this. This is nice. I liked... this one. This one's nice. This is an overlay layer. Dancing, you know. It was 5 a.m. Don't go out for roaches. Roaches is so nasty! Eek! 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 I feel... you know. Yeah, get him! Oh! I'm trying to think of a good highlight color. Usually for highlights, I go to the color wheel and I pick the hair color, and then I go to the opposite of the color wheel. So I pick, in this instant, I pick blue, but for some reason blue is not working. And another thing I learned from PBs is to pick a color from something else that's primary in the piece and use that. I might just use white. So fine, dancing. Oh, this color works. Kind of. It's not convincing me yet. It's not very convincing. Oh no, the roach. To my little... That's you, cute. That's you. Yeah, I think I might just go for white. That's cute still. That works. Thank you, Q. Thank you. I'm making some merch tests. because I've seen a lot of art markets recently that I am eligible to get into, and I want to get the art market experience at least once in my life. I'm so obsessed with Pink Panthers lady. Me too! Oh my god. Hold on. Is this Pink Panther? This is not, but this sounds like Pink Panthers. I need to put some Pink Panthers in. Hold on. Here, this one. Put it in. I want to get into a con. Me too! Q. You know what would work, honestly, Q? If you and I ever want to go to an artist alley con thing, we could share a booth. I think that would work well. I feel like I've signed up late for this because it's so hard. Me too. I've seen people younger than me get into cons, and then I get that feeling of I should have done this earlier. But again, there's no age limit, or there's no limit to when you should be applying to anything. But you still feel that pressure, kind of. Considering Offguy next year. Ooh! I want to work on VTuber merch. Q, we were talking about this earlier, and I don't know if you know anything about this, or if you know more about this. I wanted to sell my meat poster and my Koki. I wanted to make like Koki stickers or whatever the fuck. But 3 a.m. talent doesn't allow you to sell or like make merch of the talents in 3 a.m. So it really sucks. We cannot do that. Unless you get like explicit permission from 3 a.m. But no. Beep and Q booth. Beep and Q booth. Beep and Q booth would go freaking hard. It's why I haven't done merch because of that. But Koki would definitely let you. Wee! I definitely want to make like Koki merch, and I just want to share the love of Koki and stuff. But getting permission for it and all the licensing shit that 3 a.m. put up is really annoying. Meet, you can ask. She seems like she'd be down. Yeah. I think it's a matter of sending them a quick DM on any social media. Honestly, shouldn't be that hard. You just need to get permission for it, I think. Especially if you're overseas, you can do it since they don't sell much from over there. True! I can be the 3 a.m. plug! I'm the 3 a.m. plug! I don't have permission yet, but I could be the 3 a.m. plug. Plug at 3 a.m. It's me! I still need permission and everything, but I could be the 3 a.m. plug. I'm just saying. And you jerk it out. Got the cool artist show for it. Oh, stop it, you. Oh, stop it. I worked hard. I worked hard on the grind. Hi, Kiri. Welcome in. So, if I'd ask you, would you rather get skinned alive or watch Kobeepb, you'd watch Kobeepb? Kobeepb Cool and 64 emulator stuff came out. Wait, really? Where? Where? Oh, wait! I think I saw that! They, got like Virtual Boy games out, don't they? RMGK N64 emulator has online rollback. Oh, an emulator! I thought on the Switch store thingamajig. Used for any game. That is really cool. Oh wait, I haven't colored the wings. Oh, I'm so silly. Hold on. It's crazy with new N64 stuff 30 years later. Yeah. The Switch of Nintendo 64 emulator only yet? I think so. Yeah. No, wait, hold on. I'm not entirely sure about that. I'm not sure. I love Meekin, but I'm not ready to become a Meek cosplayer. I'm watching. I am honored. Welcome in, Kiri. It's good to have you here. I know that the Switch has something. What was it again? They had the NES, the Super NES, the Game Boy. I don't think they have the 64 yet. Oh. It's a little clunky. The emulators were very inexact. It's been fixed, but it was a weird rollout. Sokka. There's NES, Super NES, Mega Drive, N64, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Switch 2, GameCube, Virtual Boy. Yeah, I was gonna say, they recently released Virtual Boy again, but for Switch support. And it's so silly because I think I remember something along the lines of the Virtual Boy never was successful ever. Even when it released back in the day, the original Virtual Boy, everybody didn't really like it. And now they re-released it for Switch support and it's still like, meh. It's like, okay, it's here again, I guess. It's super silly. It's really silly. Hi, Machinery! Oh my god, it's such an honor to have you here. Happy Monday. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Where is the Wii emulator? I use Dolphin for like Wii emulating stuff. It's pretty good. I play Rhythm Heaven on it. It's pretty solid so far. But it's not official. It's not an official Nintendo thing. Limited games, however, like I'm going to become crazy that Smash is still not out on N64 5 years later. I know, right? Very connected to having good games. Yeah, it's this weird VR thing on stands. That's all I know about the Virtual Boy. It's like a VR thing on stands. Love your little animations, by the way. Oh, thank you so much. I'm honored. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I've been on a very good streak of making animations lately. Thank you, Ori. I use Dolphin. Yeah. Melee will never see the light of day on Switch, I'm afraid. I have this core memory of when I was a kid. And what's the first ever Smash game? Super Smash Original. One of the first games, right? I have this core memory as a kid that I was at my nephew's house and they were playing the original Smash game and I was watching and they asked me, hey, Beep, do you want to play? Do you want to give it a go? And I was like, no, I'm so fucking scared. This looks so freaking scary. I don't want to. And I was too scared to give it a try and try Smash Bros. With them because I was scared. Just wanted to drop by before work. Have a good one. Thank you so much, Orby. Thank you. Good luck with works. You got this. You can do this. Sending you motivation. Thank you so much. Kobeepb makes awesome sauce animations. Oh, stop it, you. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. At least we got PC port of Melee coming soon. Ooh, rubs hands together. Rubs hands together. Smash N64, just Super Smash Bros. TM. Yeah, I think it was that one. Super Smash Bros. TM. My nephews were playing it at the time. And I was super nervous because I didn't want to give it a go myself. I just wanted to spectate. So I did that. There we go. Melee PC port. Is it okay? I'm about to ask a really dumb question. Are you guys ready? Is it possible to play multiplayer on an emulator? Like, for example, if I use the Dolphin emulator for Wii games and I want to play Rhythm Heaven multiplayer, is that possible, or am I asking a really stupid question right now? couch co-op on emulator isn't too hard. Ooh! It is possible. I didn't know that. It's rather well supported. I had no idea. That's amazing. That's freaking amazing. I'm thinking. I don't want to add too much to this piece, because if I'm going to start adding too much, it's going to get too detailed. Online multiplayer, good luck. I doubt you can use online servers on emulators. I was thinking the same. I know that it's possible in some way or another, but it's going to be so incredibly hard. Smash Online on emulator? Alright, let's add the text. Hold on. I'm gonna type it out first, and then I'm just gonna draw over it. Donate. Donate. Mario Kart on netcode. Damn! I think the whole community has cooked a whole lot, so I think it's possible to play Mario Kart and such with netcode. Interesting! Used to play online ladders on Melee and Project M back then, like 2016, 17. Donate. Oh, fuck. No, I wanna know. I wanna change this one. No, I wanna change this one. Okay. Donate! Most games should go flawless. It's been like 30 years since these games. How old am I? I was showering and heard someone ask if I would rather have my skin peeled than watch Kobeepb. Well, answer the question. Would you rather get your skin? What did I say exactly? I forgot. I need to change this. Hold on. It's not in the middle. Stuck in the middle with you. And then this one is going over here. Okay. I want to touch this one. Oh, whatever. Of course, Kobeepb, 1000%. Thank you! Kobeepb, it's a stream title, lol lol lol. It's my stream title. Hi, Jake! Have a nice lurk, Jake. Thank you for lurking. Hello! Who would have guessed? Why not both? It's only because you're feeling alone. At first, when I see you cry, it makes me smile. At first, I've been right for a while. I go ahead and smile. Na 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 na. Okay. I'm gonna rewrite it in my own font. In my own brush, I mean. Wait, is this the right size? Yeah, it is. Okay. At first, when I see you cry, it makes me smile. At first, right for a while, but then I just smile. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Why is the word plasma so weird? Like, donate looks really good and spaced out, and then plasma is just all hunched together. It sounds fitting for the moment. Right for a while. I love this song. The spacing on this is so weird. La 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 la. I'm just gonna manually give it some more spacing because that is weird. Ooh. How about that? There we go. Hello, Drunk Suede. Welcome in. Skinned Alive while watching? You're telling me you can multitask? Happy Monday. I was gonna say, you can adjust the font with those lines in the circle. Hold on. Hold the phone. Feel the heat. Are you freaking me? Oh, why does it not work? Hold on. What the hell? It refuses to work. Feel the heat. How are you at drawing letter fonts? I'm really bad with that. Really bad. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I took a few font and like lettering classes back in the day, and I was so bad. I'm more of a drawing type person. I'm really bad with lettering and stuff. Blah 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 blah. Where the hell did I go? I fucked my file up. It's all about the bets, baby. It's all about the bets. Let's go bets. It's all about the bets. Happy Monday. Let's see. That's so weird. I'm just gonna manually do this shit. We're gonna manually rock it. What is this song? You can type !song or !song link and it should be popping up. Hold on. Oh, it's all in caps. Don't worry. I screamed in chat. My bad. Splendid. Go Astros! I said to be contradictory. Go Astros! Go Astros! Didn't the Astros get caught cheating or something? Or did the coach cheat or something? Fuck it. Fuck the fucking letters in here. Oh. That's crazy. Go Astros. I like that the Astros are a star. I love stars. I'm gonna give this a little white border. Look at that. Cute! Didn't even know till earlier this year. Oh, it's so cute. Ugh. Oh, wait, I forgot to add something. I wanted to add a little heart here. Oh, but it's over the... Coyote. Coyote. Imagine drawing a sentence. I could never. I'm very clumsy when it comes to lettering. My handwriting is barely readable, so that's good. But if I have to write a whole book in my handwriting, I think I'd get canceled. Coyote! Alright, that's cute. I think I'm gonna leave it be for now. There's like some tiny things I'd still want to add, like little highlights in the heart pins, which I'll add right now. Actually, do I? Yes, I do. That's cute. Always question yourself. Aside from that, I might move on to the cloud sticker. Cute 10 out of 10. Thank you. Thank you. Donate plasma. Donate plasma. Do it for Iron Mouse. So call the police. Follow in the hood. Down to Greece. On holiday. Donate plasma. Safe. 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 Okay. Says, looking for girls who are boys, who like boys to be girls. Donating all my plasma. I wish that you'd get... So, I recently discovered that if you donate plasma in America, you get actual money back from it. And that's why so many Americans are motivated to go and donate plasma. And I wish it was a worldwide thing, because then I think so many more people would donate plasma. I know it's an unfortunate truth, but yeah. I actually did look into it, but there are only 2 or 3 places in the UK. Wait, in the entirety of the UK, there's only 2 to 3 places where you can donate plasma. That is what? That is insane. The UK is huge. Huge. Gives lightning in the bottle. Oh, thank you so much. I'll pass it to Iron Mouse. I don't feel so good about selling blood. It is insane. It is an insane world we live in. Okay, let me get a Cloud Strife reference. Oh. Girls who want boys, who like girls, who be girls. Girls like the boys. Ah, shit, the back. To be girls who treat boys like they're girls, who treat girls like they're boys. Where the hell did they get all their blood then? Everybody drives all the way to London to donate blood and then drives all the way back. That's a shame. Shame on you. I'm gonna make hold on. I'm gonna make separate folders for the front and the back. He's gonna be thick in the back. He's gonna carry some luggage in the back, alright? He's gonna carry some luggage in the back. New folder. His hair's spiky as hell. What's going on here? Why is his hair so spiky? How have I never noticed this spiky fuck ass hair? What's going on here? I just noticed what his sword looks like. A pinar? No, it's a sword. It's a sword. I promise it's a sword. US supplying around 70% of all plasma in the world. That's why they get paid. We should all get paid. And we should place more down. Da, 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 da. I think it needs to be spikier. Cloud is spiky as fuck. Most of Final Fantasy heroes are. Squall was a big model when I was growing up for sure. Val told me a little bit about Squall and what Squall is up to. Because I've only played Final Fantasy VII and all its little spin-off games. And then I started playing Final Fantasy X. I'm currently in the middle of that. So I haven't met Squall yet. We should get paid, then use money on more plasma and keep the loop going. That's what I'm saying! That's genius! We should start this loop! We should start this wonderful loop. FFX the GOAT! True. I've been having a shitload of fun with Final Fantasy X so far. It is a lot of fun. I recently got into the minigame where you have to start playing Blitzball, and I lost so tremendously. I was so bad at Blitzball. Don't they pay you for plasma? No, they only do that in America, as far as I know. Squall's game is fucking weird because he was really relatable to me somehow, and his design bangs. Squall. I like his name, Squall. He was your role model growing up, Soul. Should I make him hold his sword over his head like this? You get paid here for blood plasma donating? Really? I need to move over there, Swirl. Hi, Swirl. Hi, Swirl. La, la, la. Squall's really cool. I think you might like him when you play his game. Hold on. From what Final Fantasy is Squall? 8! Squall. Final Fantasy 8. Oh, he looks edgy. I love his looks. Look at that. Seed mercenary? What do you mean he's a mercenary for Seed? What? Squall. Hi, Swirl. You should totally move here. I heard it's very expensive over there, Swirl. Next year, in my university, you can go on exchange. You can go on an exchange program, and they warned us about how expensive it can be. And we can also go. I can visit you, Swirl. I can study animation over there. Link. Squall was just a cool kid I saw from afar. I see. Look at that face. He's so fucking angry and pissed off. Cloud is such a chud. Imagine living off of blood donation money. I don't know how much you get paid for them. I think a pretty good amount, right? I remember I wanted to go to CalArts for animation. Oh, CalArts is like one of those CalArts is like the dream of the dream. If you study at CalArts right now, can I get your autograph? That's the kind of situation. Yeah. It wasn't realistic because I wanted to work a normal job. Still, CalArts is so freaking cool. You get paid 40 euros per donation where I live, and you can give like 50 Oh, that is huge! That is awesome! I'm debt free. Oh, yeah. Don't get me started. Actually, I haven't really told anybody this yet, but I started the process of studying abroad. I won't tell you where, because I think it's not that important. But I did start the onboarding process. Now, there's no guarantee I actually get into it because it's very exclusive and it's very expensive and I need to save up a lot of money for that. But I'm marking on it. And if it does actually succeed, that would be freaking awesome. I might just make him hold his sword over his shoulder like this. Thank you, Q. France? No, France. France didn't have any partnered schools with our school, with our university. That's hype, though. I hope you get it. Thank you, Swirl. The partner program, or like the exchange program they offer at our university, you have to like be partnered up with the other schools. And then how it works is if I go on exchange there, then somebody from over there needs to go on exchange here. That's kind of how it works, because then it's like a fair program, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people want to go to New York, to the New York Art School. And then, like a week ago or something, there was the exchange presentation program, and they told us that you need like $18,000 to even be able to afford to live there and to study there, and everybody just backed down immediately. They were like, okay, never mind then, what the hell. Good morning, Izzy! Izzy! Tuition, tell me the awesome that is Kobeepb was streaming. Hi, Izzy! It's so good to have you here. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Yeah. They told us the reasoning for that is that, first of all, New York is just a very expensive place to live. Second of all, the school in New York is very well known and expensive. Third of all, you're crossing an entire continent, which makes it even more exclusive and expensive. So those are some of the few reasons why New York is very expensive to study at. But if you do end up being able to study at New York, that's like such a feat. That's like, holy shit. You were able to study abroad across the pond. You were able to cross the pond. You had money to cross the pond type shit. And then you're like, yeah, I saved up. New York is not on my number one list, but it is in my top 3. It's just not my number 1 at all. I think New York is very busy. It's too busy for me. I go to the Netherlands for free. The Netherlands is freaking awesome. You should visit here. La la la. Because I'm here. But they have so many new stuff happening in New York. True. They got Spider-Man. Is Spider-Man a Mets fan or is Spider-Man a New York Yankees fan? Is that canon? Is that information known in the public? They were lowering housing and making groceries affordable. True. Oh, the new I've heard all the... It was really funny. I was in New York when the new mayor got elected, so it was a little messy at times, but it was cool to see. I was there in the middle of electives. Who's your number 1? I've got like a shared number 1, so I can't say for sure. Kobeepb is 50% of the reasons the Netherlands is awesome. Real, true, and super true. I think he never cared about it, but I don't usually hear him be a baseball fan. Fuck! Spider-Man is a Mets fan. The other 50% is cheese. Oh, I'm a cheese lover. I love cheese. Oh, in the old comics, he's a Mets fan? Let's fucking go! Cop cheese. I'm a Rangers fan. The Rangers. Did you know that I used to play in the Rangers, guys? I was the number 1 player in the Rangers. Okay, I'm gonna stop. What's your favorite cheese from your home country? I only know about Gouda? Maybe another one, but I forgot the name. My favorite is oldish cheese. I like when cheese is old and it has a little bit of salt in it. Honestly, I'm a fan of any type of cheese. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I am a glutton. I love eating. Cheese is amazing. Yeah. I love all of them, but I do like it when it has a little bit of salt in there. Don't they have names? Well, we usually buy the cheese from the market. There's like
Lamau.
Lamau. Every Friday there's like a market with fresh produce and cheese and like other stuff. And so because it's from a local farm, it doesn't really have a brand name. Do you like Wensleydale cheese? I have never heard of Wensleydale cheese. The store looks a little weird. I should pose it like in the picture, like more down. Hold on. We should pose it like this. like this. Cloud and his big boner sword. Cloud and his big freaking boner sword. Izzy, I missed you. I missed hearing things like these. Cloud and his butter knife. Cloud is such a chud. Can't eat cheese anymore? No! Don't worry. There's so many goodies on this planet Earth. Cheese grommet. Wallace is sad. I'm sorry. I didn't really grow up with Wallace and Gromit because we didn't really air that here. Or maybe we did and I just missed out on it. My parents used to call me Wallace as a kid and I was fucking feral for cheese. You're a real one, so I'm gonna start calling you Wallace. I didn't go anywhere, Kobeepb. I just, sometimes you just miss somebody even if they're there. Type shit. I love Wallace and Gromit. I don't know if Guts or Cloud was released first, but since I know of Guts' existence longer, Cloud now looks like a Twinkie Guts cosplayer in this picture to me. Cloud, he's from 1994. I don't know from what year Guts is. But Cloud is such a chud, and he's a twink, and he is such a boopy butthole. Because he's the person that goes... Oh, you have a party and you didn't invite me? Oh, I guess I'll just hang out by myself. He's the type of person to say that, and I fucking hate him for that. And yet I'm drawing him right now. What's wrong with me? Hi, Drake! What's the stream title? Well, Drake, answer the question. Would you rather get skinned alive or watch a Kobeepb stream? I still want to go to the museum with the claymation figures. Isn't that in the UK too? You called him a poopy butthole. I called him a poopy butthole. Cloud is a poopy butthole. I was so thrown off. Guts does the Kevin James pose. The one where he's leaned back on the counter. Watch a beep stream. Why does this pose not work? Why does this pose not work? This pose doesn't work when it's a small little chud. I think Guts is 99. What's wrong with Twinkified Guts, blonde robes, wearing cloudy poo? 1985! Holy! Apparently the exhibition moved, so at the moment it's in London until November. Interesting. I'm gonna use all my brain power to make it move to the Netherlands next. Or to please move it to here. We're awesome. La la la. Cloud and Sephiroth were inspired by Guts and Sephiroth quite directly. I know that Sephiroth and in the early days of Final Fantasy, they wanted to make Sephiroth and Aerith related. That's why their hairstyle is so similar. And then they ended up not doing it. That's all I know. Okay, this pose sucks. I need to think of a new pose. But then again, I also don't know anything about Berserk or Guts. I just know Final Fantasy. How the fuck do you pose with a sword, bro? Do I make him like this? '97 for Berserk anime. Manga's 1989. It was so cute though. He was looking like a cutie patootie, but the arm just did not work. It didn't want to cooperate with me. You could use it like a stick leaning onto it. He could, but that's not... It would be cool, but it doesn't fit his personality because he's like a little emo bitch. Or actually, no! I could pose the sword in the ground. He would be like, ugh, whatever, guys. Because he is like, ugh, whatever, guys. He is like that. I like Oron from 10. I love Oron! I recently met Oron in my 10 playthrough, and he's so badass. I might go for this. Also, his sword would have gotten in the way of seeing his thong from behind. Oh, you're right! You're right! Final Kobeepb 10. They keep calling games Final Fantasy, but then they release another one, so it's not the Final Fantasy. When is the Final Fantasy gonna be the final one type shit? That's so silly. It's like Attack on Titan final season, part 2, part 3, part 4. He's such a fat chud. It's called Final Fantasy because they were banking on it either being a success or a failure. Have a good breakfast, Rick! Final Fantasy 7 Part 3 It's so stupid. And it's literally that, because now they're working on the remakes and everything. And it's like Final Fantasy 7 Remake 1, Rebirth, Final Fantasy 7 Remake 2, Reborn, New World, 5, 6, 7, 420, Swirl, 999, Fortnite, No More Fortnite Color, a card. It's like the emote. I was looking for a pose and then this one made me chuckle. Wait, but it's so effective though. It's a silly one, but it's so effective. That is good. 6-7. White Straw Masturbation 777 69 420 Gang Shit No More Fortnite $19 Fortnite card. I think the whole final game is a hoax just really sounded like a cool name to them. When they were making the game, they were like, fuck yeah, this is fucking awesome. This was freaking awesome back then, you know? I need to make his face a little closer. So we can add his little ear. That's funny, little Dutch woman. La 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 la. Dragon Quest. Oh, I love Dragon Quest. Let me see that. Let me see that. Wait, that pose is freaking cool too. I'm saving this. That is a good one. Save. I think Cloud just farted. I think fart just clouded. I think he just farted again. Dragon Quest is dope. Love 3. I've played through 11. I really, really, really want to play 1, 2, 3 remakes. But they're so good, and they're not expensive for what you're getting back, but I don't have the budget for getting games right now. I have to save up for an entire Offkai trip and then the TwitchCon trip, and if I want to get into art markets with all my cool ass art, I need to save up for that too, so I currently do not have the budgets to get games on the whim. And also, with Drake visiting soon, I have to close commissions, which, speaking of, guys, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, I have to close commissions on the 20th, so if you want to get anything done, now's your chance. Dragon Quest 11, I played 11. I finished 11. It was really good. I love Dragon Quest. I've been wanting to play Dragon Quest 1, 2, 3. But I just haven't gotten to it. Dragon Quest. Fun fact, there's a man in Vienna who farted next to a police officer and he got fined for that. Just so you know, in case you ever visit here. I'm gonna get so many fines. What the freak? Why would you get fined for that? It's a human thing. Why would they do that? That's so mean. That's actually so mean. I never got into Dragon Quest, sadly. Probably because the one had a weird way to interact with stuff. Missed opportunity. I think Dragon Quest was way more popular in Japan. Same for Final Fantasy. It never really made its way over here. Or maybe it did in some funky ways. But not for me. My favorite RPG is Okage Shadow King. I feel like I've heard of that before. I need to make his body smaller, methinks. Because I think it would be funnier if his body is really small. I feel like his sword needs to be fatter, but I'm lazy. No, I'm not gonna be lazy. Make it fatter, Beep. There we go. Time to give Kobeepb Dragon Quest 3. You know how expensive Dragon Quest 3 remake is? You better not do that. You better not, motherfucker. I think it's the opposite, like Japan is maniac about Dragon Quest. Final Fantasy is popular, but I'd say it's way more popular in XN than Dragon Quest. Yeah. Chrono Trigger? Didn't Final Fantasy get inspired by Chrono Trigger or something? Wasn't it like a situation like that? A whole generation has built itself around the edgy Final Fantasy characters. The emo ambience, yeah. Turn Clown to a fat chud. He is quite literally a fat chud. He is a fat chud. He deserves to be turned into a fat chud. Give this guy a true. Look at this stupid fat chud. I have so much hate for this guy, but also so much love. This guy is like a chud, but he's also a chad. No, he's not a chad. He's never a chad. I mean, you also have to consider what other gifts has been featured in the Italian Parliament other than, oh my god, the Tifa incident. The Tifa incident. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, beautiful. That's so good. The girlies like him, then they haven't played the game. If you played Final Fantasy VII fully, and maybe also Crisis Core, you know why he's a chud. I thought Chrono Trigger came before Final Fantasy VII or something. And joke's on you, I don't think I got you on Steam or Epic, so I can gift anyway. Joke's on me, joke's on you! Tifa accident, oh lord, do you guys know about the Tifa accident? Oh lord of mercy. Na 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 na. Hi, Ripskip. Be nice to him. He's got traumatic past. He does. He does. But he's still a chud. He's still a chud. He's a bit of a chud, but with backstory. Okay, that's true. Whatever Italian government employee was responsible, they should let him cook. They should promote him. He's a bit of a chud, but he's been through a lot. He's been through a lot. I'm gonna be as vague as possible because I don't want to give anybody spoilers. Ba, 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 ba. Aren't all Final Fantasy heroes edgelords? I think the 1 in 10 is not at all. The 1 in 10 is like jolly maxing. What's his name again? The main guy in Final Fantasy X is like the most jolly guy of all time. I love him so much. He's the chud of traumatic past. In this household, we love Zack Fair. Piping in from work to mention, they make Dragon Quest release days a national day off in Japan. Before it was a problem because so many people would call in sick on those days. That's fucking awesome! Also, hi Manuel, good luck at work, you got this! And also, that's freaking awesome. I didn't know about that. Isn't it Titus? Something like that, right? Titus? Gungaga? Gungaga. In 12, not any of the main characters are edgy. I popped a root beer for you, Beep. Oh, I could use one right now. Enjoy it, Izzy. Enjoy it with your full soul. With your full Beep soul. Put all of your Kobeepb into that root beer. Your entire Kobeepb. Okay, it's time to draw the back, because watch this. Back. His what now? His Kobeepb. Maybe 9 or 10 they were in good mood, but 4, 7, 8 are extreme edge. Edge maxing. It's time for the back. It's time for the back. Look how edgy this guy is. This is, by the way, how you draw a back view. Just copy and paste it and mirror it. What does his back look like? Well, I don't know what part of his back is gonna look like. I'm la-la-lang so hard with this chicken parmesan and root beer. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, that sounds really good. Draw his ass. Is there a 3D model I can get? Hold on. Bussin'. Give him a dumper. Oh, we're gonna give him a dumper, alright. Watch this. Hold on. Oh no! He's got the tramp stamp! Little beep trims. A little beep head. Look at that, bro. Does he have a fucking binder? No. Not in this drawing, at least. So Cloud, he has this brown, I'd say, belt. And that's what's over here, I guess. Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. He's proud of it, I think. I'm loving it. He's got that trim style. How would this work with the front view? Because in the front view, his belt is lower. Wrestling champion. Yeah, he's got that wrestling champion belt on or something. It's Monday. He's double cheeked up on a Monday. Oh. Na, 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 na. Yeah. What if I removed his belt? Watch this. I'm gonna remove his wrestling belt and he's gonna wear a crop top. And then here's his belly button. And then if you see the front, you're like, huh? Where's his belt? Beep, why didn't you add his belt? And then you go to the back view and it's like, holy shit. That's why. That's why you didn't add it, Beep. I need to draw my OC's butt naked in thongs more. You should! Make him the most bitchy as possible. This is the Cloud sketch. The belt was slowing me and I got rid of it. That's what he said. My OC wears a crop top under the hoodie. Maybe you should get a tramp stamp too. Yes. Yes. I am. Yes. Yes. Never seen peak masculine battle efficiency before. Am I right or am I right? We could make a similar keychain to this, but with Zack from Final Fantasy. I think this has potential, but I need to flesh it out more, because removing his brown belt is gonna make a lot of people question shit. Na, 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 na. I was having such a good time on these. Oh, Soul, thank you.
Me? Gungaga.
Gongaga. Gongaga, 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 gongaga. Hold on. Stay right there. Stay right there. Gonkaka. Okay. I have about 45 minutes left, and that's when I gotta get ready, because it's my sister's birthday today, and I'm gonna go visit her. So I want to do one more sketch. Happy birthday, Kobeepb. Somebody says thank you. I will tell her. I'll tell her you guessed a happy birthday. I'm going gaga. Na 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 na. Ooh. Izzy! Hi, Izzy. How are you feeling today, Izzy? Izzifer? Do you like this honest smile? Would you trust this honest smile? Izzy, working 8 nights straight. You need to get some rest. You need to get some rest. And I told you so you need to now. That's horrendous. I trust Kobe with my life. You should get some rest. Oh wait, this is not the ear this is the okay ear. Look at that. Oh, cute. Happy birthday, Sister Babe. Thank you, Swirl. Thank you. I'll let her know. Hi, Scarlett. I'll be sure to tell my boss. Sorry, boss. The zombie dodge woman said I need. Yeah, sorry. A Dutch girl just told me I needed to get a rest, so sorry, gotta go. Mom. I can see Buff Beep saying he asked for a yeah, he asked for a Happy Meal toy. How do you draw a hand? Hold on. You wish Sis a happy birthday from all of us? I will. You guys are so sweet. Remember when McDonald's did the adult Happy Meal and never done them again? I don't know about that. Did they really? Gigi Kitty, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Monday. She's got such a big fist. I wanna be with you. Na, 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 na. The zombie zone. Wait, I love that. The zombie zone. I love that. Ah! Remember McDonald's had really cool toys like metal Beyblades and Sonic games? I do remember that part. I do remember that. That was freaking awesome. Is that you, Kobeepb? Yeah. Do you like this one? This is me. This is me. This is canon me. This is real me. You can't fool anybody. This is me. If you thought I was weak, no. I'm not weak. I'm strong. This is so stupid. Sure. Could we investigate into the salty Splatoon? What the fuck? I'm sure the left arm isn't as big. Actually, it is because I'm left-handed. So boom, roasted. That's powerful. I'm pretty powerful. I just attached to another arm I saw in the graveyard somewhere. I want to get like a big smile in. Hold on. I can't wait for the weekend to begin. For the weekend to begin. Hi, Leg! Skinned alive while watching Kobeepb stream. You're multitasking? It's good to have you here, Leg. Happy Monday. I hope you had a lovely night's rest. Welcome in. Beep has more muscles in one boob than you do. True. Super true, Manuel. Super true. Slept in a little. It's a holiday. Good, as you should. You need some rest, Leg. I'm glad you got to rest up a little. How you doing? You just got Kobeepbed. Stay mad. You just got Kobeepbed. I'm like the strongest out there. If anyone would ever start a bodybuilding contest on twitch.tv, I would show up. I would lift the strongest dumbbell they have, and then I would just leave. No context. No context needed, okay? Begin Can I be your spotter? Not because you need help, but I just want to watch. Yeah, you can, yeah. That's so silly. I love that. Real high. 99. I'm gonna throw it all away. Okay. It's almost 4. We gotta wrap it up soon, friends. Friends and folks. Alright. I hope you guys had a good time today, because I did. I sure did. Did you guys have a good time over at Beep Zone? Beeplington Zone? Beeplingtonzone.com? The Beep Zone. You will live space and time like a regular show episode. I will! Always got Beep on my mind. You got Beep on your mind? I'm running in your mind rent-free, like, I'm running around in there. I'm like, sometimes you hear thumbs, and that's when I fall down. When you hear like a big bonk in your head, I fell down, sorry. I tripped and fell. What is this emote? Get up! Sorry, I tripped and fell. Hyper with this one. Yeah. It was Pog. I'm glad you guys had a good time. Had a wonderful time over on Kobeepb side of the internet. I'm gonna go and put on some nice clothes and yeah. My head hurts because of all the work I have to do, but it was nice. I hope you're okay, Saul. Make sure to take good care of yourself. Make sure to keep yourself in mind before anybody else. Before I go, if you want to check out my ACG Goods store that has nothing on it, I repeat, it has nothing on it, and it'll probably not have anything on it for a long while, because I'm still working on it. But if you just want to give it a quick follow, here it is. Once again, there's nothing on it, and there won't be anything on it for a while. Go ahead and follow it if you want to. I feel like it's gonna be a long-ass day. Oh, I hope you're okay, so... Oh, if I could give you a hug right now, I would. I will buy the nothing. You bought all of the nothing. For the people who just walked in and didn't catch the start of the stream, I got verified for a ACG Goods storefront, and what that means is I can sell my art as any kind of physical item with no fees, nothing. It'll be soon, not now. You should join the Discord though to stay up to date with the Beeplington side quests. Nothing on it. I'm buying your legal terms on the footer. What you gonna do about it? Shaking my head. Need to register. Do you need to register in order to look at a profile? That's weird. That is odd. Anyways, you can buy the nothing right now. But this Iron Mouse sticker will be on it hopefully soon. So keep an eye on the Discord for updates, or just follow me on any other of the socials. Let me see who I can rate today. Let me see. Ori's live. We should go give some love to Ori. I'm about to stalk Ori. Ori quickly hopped into our stream earlier today, so we should go give him some love. They're currently also arting, so if you like the arting, you should totally stick here and stick for the raid. And you should also copy paste this raid message into the chat so you can let them know you're a true sicko. You're from around here. Any last words, guys? Now's your time to shine. Yeah, let me see. To follow. Oh, to follow and make it out. I see. Yeah, they better not hide my account behind a wall of need to make an account, you know? Yippee! I hope you guys had a lovely time today, guys. I've been repeating myself a lot, but I had a very good time. Remember, guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for the support as always. I got breakfast. Good. Ori is great. Ori is amazing. Leg, you know ball. You know absolute peak. Ori is awesome. I love Ori. Kobeepb Pogs, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Last word, bench. Oh, fuck, bench. You got the Ori emotes. I love Ori so much. Let's go give Ori some love. And I love you guys. I'll be back soon. I don't know when. Check the Discord for when. Yeah. Also gotta leave. Have fun celebrating Sister Beef's birthday. Thank you so much. Are those your last words? Is Mike Piazza? It's such an honor. Thank you so much, Mike Piazza, for letting us know that you have a... Thank you. Okay, goodbye.